So basically, me and Blake are going to be using a app called SleeperBot. It's also on the PC, which is nice. Basically, just puts a mock draft together, drafts off of like ADP while you can draft your players. It just puts it in good perspective um, of like which players are going where really. I mean, obviously in our live draft, it's going to change off of personal preference of uh, people who are fans of that player or like that player more. But this just helps, I think, just put it in perspective for you of like what to expect, I guess. But Blake's been in one video. We do a podcast together, which also should be posted by tomorrow or the next day on iTunes and Spotify. So if you're interested in that, that'll be in the description. All I really want from you guys, if I could ask for something, is obviously a like. That'd be great. Subscribe if you do like this, if it does help, and then just comment if I pass on somebody that I shouldn't have, or you think I draft dumb, or if you liked what I drafted and if I drafted good. Maybe just who you would have took at that spot instead, I guess. But yeah, let's just get into the draft then. Okay, so this is how it works. We're just gonna ask Siri 1 through 12, and then whichever one we land on. Hopefully she doesn't give us the same number. We'll just draft from there. And this is just basically to kind of help you guys see where people are getting drafted and see how I draft, see how Blake drafts. But yeah, so Blake, you can start off. Ask Siri.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 12.
A random number between 1 and 12 is 1.
Wow.
Damn.
Number 1.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 12.
It's going to be number 1.
A random number between 1 and 12 is 8.
So I got 8. That's tough. Blake gets 1. I'm assuming he's going to take Saquon.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. Quickest draft pick I've ever made.
So basically this is SleeperBot. It's a sweet little app. This is not even tough choice. It just kind of goes off ADP for the most part. But these are just
it a little bit.
Yeah, randomizes a little bit. This is just CPUs drafting. I usually go running back, but when Devontae Adams is there at 8, that's you gotta kind of snag. Joe Mixon is a great running back one anyways. So, did you know he led the league, the AFC, in rushing yards last year?
Yeah.
I did not know that until
I did.
a couple weeks
and he
ago.
missed, 2 or 3 games?
Yeah, so he's definitely, that just kind of like makes the AFC look crappy for running backs.
Ooh, I like this position because I can double up on running backs, but I might go 1 running back and 1 receiver. Definitely go Keenan. And I'm probably going to go Damian Williams. It's either that or Fournette.
Damn, I wanted Devontae Freeman. All right, I'm gonna take Fournette here, and then I will hopefully snag another running back. If Chris Carson can, okay. Let's say if Chris Carson can fall to me, I'm not trying to be biased, but gotta go with my boy Mark Ingram. I think he's due for another big year in his career, so maybe one of his biggest years actually.
And it's so tough between James White and Sony Michel.
Yeah, it sure is. I think James White. I don't know. James White might be the better choice for PPR.
Yeah.
This is PPR, by the way. As you can see
I'm
by the
gonna go
top.
Woods right now because I know that pick.
Our Woods is a very good pick. So
James White just because of the receptions he gets.
Yeah. So I advise if you're gonna take Leonard Fournette to draft 3 running backs in the first 4 rounds, just in case, because Fournette always gets hurt. He is having a really good camp and practice, so I think I'm gonna take Tyler Boyd. AJ Green's there. It's hard to pass up, but I just don't think he's gonna stay healthy.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Let's check the running backs.
I
Not
don't think
really.
I've ever drafted for number 1.
I don't think I drafted number 1 in my very first fantasy draft ever, and that was in your league. and I picked Peyton Manning.
Count as well.
That's how much it's changed for
I
me.
used to do the same thing though. I used to draft quarterbacks first.
Yeah, so never do that. Don't ever do
Definitely
that.
not necessary. Man, I'm not really liking any of the players right here.
Yeah, see, this is where I'm like, like middle, 6th, 7th round. This is where I like feel like I might draft a tight end, but I mean in a live draft, which is what we're doing, it might be
We'll take
different,
Davis.
but
And I'll probably go Vance as well.
Vance is definitely gonna have a big year if he can stay healthy.
It's kind of weird we get to this point where we're like, on so many players.
Yeah, I think I could have took Allen Robinson last time, and I passed on him, and I think I'm gonna pass on him again. It's just something about Allen Robinson in that offense. Is just not. This is just tough. I don't really draft tight ends this high ever. I'm gonna reach a little bit. I'm gonna get a guy that's been getting a lot of hype in camp. So,
I thought you were going to reach for Kalen.
oh no.
He went right after you.
Oh wow. I was gonna just try to wait on him, but I guess not.
Yeah. I probably would have done the same thing, just wait on him because he was kind of a little bit down there.
See, I want another running back, but these aren't it for me. Ronald Jones maybe, and that's pretty much it. Jordan Howard is gonna get beat by Miles Sanders, so we're gonna take D.D. Westbrook. I think he's gonna have a big year. He's like the only one that has a lock in that receiving core. So
I'm going to go Cam right here. Always pick him late. I need some receivers. So I'm going to go with Valdez-Scantling.
Sterling Shepard should be good if he can stay healthy. Don't draft Corey Davis. He's so high in ADP. Please just pass on him. Ronald Jones kind of fell in my lap, so I'm gonna definitely take Ronald Jones.
Could be the starter, so.
That gives me 4 running backs. I would kind of like to have more, but I'm 5-4 right now, and still, like I said, these just aren't cutting it for me. So I'm not gonna lie, Emmanuel Sanders looks really good.
He does.
He looks really good, and he's playing his first game. He played his first game, so I think I might. Or Josh Gordon. Like, Josh Gordon's definitely not fallen to the 10th round in real life drafts. He just kind of got reinstated, so ADP doesn't have him as high as he probably should be. But so I'm not gonna really take him right here. It just isn't like realistic, I guess. I'm gonna take Emmanuel Sanders for sure.
Dang it. All those receivers went that I really wanted.
Yeah. James Washington, he's looking nasty.
Yep, that's what I was looking at, and I really do need receivers, so I'm going to go him.
The only thing is, it's just we don't know if he's gonna get that second spot or the third spot or even any spot. So, I mean, he should by the way he's playing.
And then I'm going to go with AP. It's either that or Breida. Breida's been going up for me
Yeah. So
last year.
I might just not draft a kicker, to be honest, and I might go. I was gonna go AP. That stuff.
I'm sorry.
Let's just reach on a quarterback, I guess.
Dak.
If Lamar would have been there, he got picked literally a pick before me. I'm obviously taking Lamar, but I think Dak is kind of underrated, to be honest. I'm gonna get him right here. Jackson's one of those guys that you can kind of sit on. If he has a couple good games, you could probably start starting him. I don't think Melvin Gordon's coming back at all, so.
No, Mecole.
Mecole Hardman, my boy.
And defenses. I could probably wait on a defense. What else do I want here?
Damn, Ravens D got picked right after me.
Man, I don't know what to do here. I think I'm going to have to go defense. I don't really want to go Browns defense, honestly. I think the Texans will do better.
Yeah. I just like the Browns corners and safeties.
Yeah, the Browns definitely have better corners.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys because their defense is young and nasty. Could have took Green Bay's D. I'm not gonna pick a kicker. Explain why after this pick. I'm just gonna kind of like platoon a kicker. Pick up a kicker every week. That's going against a crappy team maybe, or just is on a high-powered offense. I could drop somebody like Justin Jackson, honestly. I could even try to trade somebody if people really wanted one of these guys or Sanders or something. But yeah, I'm not like high on wasting a pick on a kicker really, but I can get somebody of more value. And Blake's usually the same way. I don't even know if he took a kicker. He didn't.
No, I
So
didn't.
yeah, same thing with defenses, but I kind of value with defenses more just because defenses can screw you over pretty bad. But yeah, so that's our mock draft. I hope it kind of helps. I'll kind of glance over it real quick. Obviously, he took Saquon. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure Blake likes his team. I like his team. I like my team a lot too. I kind of wish I had better receiver depth, I guess. Not depth, but like, I wish I had a better number 2. Robbie Anderson can be that guy. Honestly, all these guys could be that guy. So, yeah, I hope that helps. If you guys want to use this just to practice a draft, seems dumb, but it really helps. It's just called SleeperBot. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on the computer. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video to support me. Make sure to comment as well, like I said at the beginning, if you would have took somebody different, or if you like my draft, and if you've used SleeperBot even. I mean, I advise to use SleeperBot or just any mock draft app. SleeperBot's really easy just to help you. If you're serious into fantasy, it really helps. So, and there's a lot of people that are serious into fantasy, and there's a lot of people that play fantasy. I mean, our in pot is like $900, and that's not even that much. Like, there's leagues that their in pots are like $3,000. So, it's kind of like a part-time job. You spend maybe an hour total setting lineups throughout the year, and you could potentially make $900, so, or more. So it's just something really fun to do, and I really am just trying to help you guys. I'm not saying I'm like a pro mock drafter or a pro fantasy drafter. I think I'm really good at it. Like, I think I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to fantasy now, to where I was like 5 years ago when I just started and I took Peyton Manning when he had one of the worst years of his career, if not the worst year of his career. And oddly enough, I still won that league. So I had Antonio Brown and David Johnson as a rookie. So, and Doug Baldwin. But yeah, I'm just trying to help you guys. So if you enjoyed, hit the like button. If you got this far, I really appreciate it. And as always, deuces.